Hey everybody, it's me. I'm Dan Benjamin. You may know me by my Minecraft name, which is Captain Dan, and that's of course the name of this channel. And I want to welcome you to this video, the first video ever of the Minecraft workshop. I can't wait to get started. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. It's something that I think is really fun. I love Minecraft. I've been playing this game for, oh man, since it was in a very early beta, more than 10 years, I think. And, you know, I love it, and they keep adding great stuff, and they keep making it more and more interesting all the time. And, man, I really just have so much fun in this. And I've been wanting to do a series where I teach this little tiny bit that I know, and you can come along and discover everything with me as I figure it out. We got this brand new version of Minecraft 1.17 that just came out yesterday, so I've been waiting for that and waiting to get my hands on a better graphics card. And of course, because of coronavirus, COVID-19, we haven't been able to get them and all these other things. So anyway, we are poised to start a new world, and in the Minecraft workshop, yeah, this is more or less what we call a let's play. Meaning you get to watch me do stuff, but I'm going to teach you the stuff that I know in this in this game, and maybe you can come up with things that I should build and construct and make happen here. I'd love to get your feedback and input. Make sure that you like and subscribe and ring the bell so that you know when I'm coming out with something new. And of course, if you have any thoughts or comments, leave them down below in the comments. But wait a minute, I'm already in a world, and it looks like it's already nighttime, so what's going on? What's the story? How'd I get here? Well, let's get started. This is actually, I cheated a little because I did the whole episode already before I did the intro. Okay, let's go. Let's get started. Okay, so here we are on Minecraft's brand new start screen for 1.17 with the beautiful amethyst geodes right up there for us to enjoy while we start the game. We're going to do a single player world, of course, and we'll call it Minecraft Workshop. What else would we call it? Of course, we're calling it the Minecraft Workshop. I want it to be in survival mode. There's no cheats. I don't change the game rules. I don't do any of that stuff. Except I do change difficulty to hard because that makes it more fun, in my opinion. Under more world options, if you did have a seed, this is where you put it, of course, but since we don't have a seed, we're just going with a completely random world. That's all that we have to do here to be ready to go. And then you just go in and hit create new world. All right, here we go. Moment of truth. As the world gets created, you never know what kind of world you're going to get. I always like to hope that I get some plains and a few mountains. I just don't want to be I don't like being in a desert. I definitely don't want to be on an island. So let's, fingers crossed, moment of truth. Here it is. Okay. Oh, we got coal right there. It's very important when you're starting out. So just got to remember that we have a little bit of coal. Oh, you're kidding me. Look at this. This is one of the things that came out in 1.16. This is, or it will it, whoops, eventually be a portal once we finish it. Look at that, a broken portal. What I'm looking for, though, right now is I'm looking for some sheep. That's the first thing that I want. Obviously, we've got to punch some trees. You know, the old trope, you punch trees in the first day. Look at this. We've got lava flow. This is a cool world already. I'm already liking this thing. But sheep, that's what we need right now. Why do we need sheep? I'll tell you why. The reason that we need those sheep is because we need wool, because we use the wool to make a bed. And we need a bed, and we need it. There's some more coal. Very good. We need it on our first day because I don't really... Are there some sheep there? There they are. I don't... Oh, and more coal. We're in such good shape right now. This world. Look at this. I never get such a cool world when I pick a random one. This is just, I don't know. I'm legit excited about this. This is exciting. We're going to have everything we need. I think we start building right down there. What do you think? Yes, that's what I think you think. And the coal, this is so cool. Or we could build right up here. Okay, one thing to note, like I was saying, you need the wool. You're gonna make a bed. Don't make the mistake that I made in the past. If you take the wool from a sheep that's of a different color, it won't let you make a bed. That the sheep have to be the same color to make a bed out of them. And I don't want to kill these guys. I love animals and I'm a pacifist, but they must go because I must sleep. So we're gonna punch them until they're dead. Don't pay any attention to this if you don't have to. Just okay. I've got a piece of wool and some mutton, and I heard a zombie. That's fine. Now you don't. No, it's okay. It's okay. Just lay down. Just lay down. Thank you. And you don't watch this. Okay, this is personal, and it has nothing to do with you. Okay, it's good. Okay. Die. I mean, thank you. All right, now we have all the makings that we need for a bed, and then we've got to punch this tree. Now, you'll notice I don't feel bad about killing this. Oh, there's a copper over there. I don't feel bad about killing this tree at all, because, I mean, what a tree, we can just replant it, right? We can just wait for the saplings to fall. Did you know you can do that? That's right. You just stand around a tree after you've gotten rid of it, and if the leaves of the tree are not in contact with leaves that are connected to a live tree, then, in fact, what you can do is you can collect the little saplings that will fall underneath this, if you stay in the area, that is. And as they fall, you can collect them, and then you can just replant them. So you can recreate a tree. But look at this. We're going to immediately get... this is such a cool... I mean, I never get such a good starting point. I just want to look at this again. Look at this. We're going to have so much fun. This is going to be great. Okay, hold on. Be calm. Look, there's a sapling. See, just like I promised you. Now, in order to do any real mining, we've got to, of course, we've got to make a pick. So in order for me to harvest this coal, which I definitely need right away, and that coal over there, we definitely need to make a little crafting table. So for those of you who've played Minecraft for a million years, you're saying, of course, you do that. But for the rest of y'all, maybe this is your first time seeing it, you need this crafting table to do anything meaningful. So there he is right there. And now... we can make some sticks, which we've got to make. You know what? I never make enough the first time. I'll make 20. Why not? And now we want to make our very first pick in the world. There it is, the wooden pickaxe. I like to try to organize the dock a little bit, you know, keep things nice. Should I make, I don't feel like I should make anything else but the pick, because I'm immediately going to get tired of using wooden tools. So I'm just going to make the one wooden tool right now that will allow me to collect this precious coal and get started with it. And then you know what I'm going to do right after that? What I'm going to do right after that is I'm going to get some of this stone. I'm just going to make some stone tools. Well, once this guy breaks anyway, Now here, this right here is one of the new materials for 117. And I honestly don't know if you need iron to harvest it, or if you can harvest it with wood. And of course, if I try to mine this, not harvest, if I try to mine this with wood and it doesn't work, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be really sad. So instead, I think we maybe, I don't know, let's try it. Well, let's be totally crazy. See what happens. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, see, I knew that was going to happen. Oh, that's all right. It's not that important. Let's go over here and get this other coal. I think that, it's important to understand the rules of Minecraft. And of course, for those of you who are wondering what just happened, well, I didn't mine that at all. What happened? It just went away, right? Because certain ores and other materials require that you have the right tool to mine them with. And you can pretty much mine anything with iron. It might not always be your best choice, but iron is kind of the low bar. And as you're going to see, there's going to be a theme for me, and that is that iron represents the ultimate power in Minecraft. If you have iron, and we will be building an iron farm eventually, and I'll explain what all that is later if you don't know. But iron is civilization here. If you have iron, if you have a lot of iron, you can do pretty much anything, including mining copper, which apparently you can't do, as I suspected, with a wooden tool. But you definitely can collect coal. So what I'm planning to do is get all of this coal, because you know what? You can never have too much coal. There's a lot of things that you can do with coal. Obviously, you can use coal to make torches, right? We're going to need those as we go exploring. You use coal to smelt things. You use coal for everything. For everything. And so what I'm trying to do, and I'm kind of working against the clock here, but of course I already have the makings for a bed, which you saw, because I have the wool and I've got some wood there. And that's what's important, is we're going to start out camping. I don't like to camp. I like to build something cool. I like to start out with something that is a complete building. I don't like to just live and sleep under the stars. Just like in real life, you can camp for a little bit, but you don't want to live that way. No one wants to live that way. So once I've gotten all this coal, then we're going to be in good shape. I can go set up a little campsite, and we're going to be in amazing shape. Now, before this tool completely breaks, and it is about to completely break, I want to go and collect. Look at all this. I want to go and collect this because we're gonna. Well, we're basically gonna need to make a stone tool right now. So let's just do it. It's exciting, isn't it? No, you can't do it with andesite. Are you crazy? No, you can do it with that though. But we're not gonna do it. I want to. I'm tempted. Should we save this pickaxe? It's the first thing we ever made in the world. I think we save it. I know a lot of YouTubers like to save that. So we'll save it. And you know what? I'm going to take this guy with me. He doesn't need to sit here anymore. He can come with me. Come along. It'll be more fun with you on your way. Oh, look at this coal. I'm going to collect all the coal. Now you'll see as I mine that it's going much faster with a stone tool. Much faster. We don't want to break that first wooden pick. We want to keep that. We're going to do something with that to commemorate the world. Where was the other one? I already forgot where it was. I think we're good here. Now, the big question is, where do we want to kind of make our first little base, our little first campsite? Do we want to do it up here? It's kind of a nice view. We've got the little mountainside there. Or do we want to go down into this valley? And I'm thinking, yeah, we've got a little bit more daylight left. I don't know. I feel like this is the place to be down here. That's just what I'm thinking. What do you? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get down there. Because you know what? The sun's going down. We've got to have our bed set up before nightfall, don't we? So I'm just, you know what? Right here. This looks like a wonderful, friendly little place. Let's quick make a bed before it is too late for us. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, indeed. And you know the routine. All right, in a sec. Well, look at that. The end of our first, I would say a very successful first day in Minecraft, huh? And good night. That's all we had to do. There, now it's morning. Not so bad. Now, the other thing you saw when it said if you control click or right click on your bed, it says you can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. We know that. But the reality, the most important part of this is that now if we were to perish, if we were to die, but we're not going to be dying. We're not going to be dying. I just want to be clear about that. But if we should, we will wind up right here in this bed. Now, one of the things that I like to do whenever I make a campsite, just to make it easier for me to find where I am, is to put a campfire right out here. We're going to put it right here. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be right there. And so the way that you make a campfire is, now that we have coal, we can do lots of things. You put some sticks down, right? And then you put down a piece of coal. And then actually, you know what? I take that back. That is not correct. We need to get some actual planks of wood to do that, because you can't use planks. You actually just need regular old wood. And this tree has just volunteered to help us out. It's so sweet of this tree. And now if you want this thing to drop saplings, remember before I was saying it can't have leaves that are connected to another tree. So if you want this one to drop saplings, you see how these are touching? So as long as this is touching this tree here, it will not make any more saplings. It won't drop any. So since I want some, I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but there, now we've got some space. This guy will realize that he's dead, and he will start to drop some saplings. Now back to business. It's time to make a camp. Remember, we're making a campfire here today? That's right. So you got a line of those, and then you got 3 of these, and then you got 1 piece of coal, and there's your campfire right there. And let's put him right about there. Now, what's nice about this is a few things. The first thing is I can cook food on this. Isn't that amazing? Just like real camping. You can put these little pieces of food on here. Then I don't know where these came from because I definitely didn't kill any sheep earlier. I don't know what you're talking about. But you can do this. And the downside with this compared to other ways to cook in Minecraft is that these will just sort of fall off, pop off rather, once they are done cooking. So you kind of have to be there or they'll despawn, right? Which is not a thing that we want to happen. But, see, there they go. Thank you. And this means that pretty soon I'll be able to eat if I need to. And they're kind of glitching a little as they pop off. That's funny. So now, as you can see, I've got 4 pieces of cooked mutton. Again, I have no idea where that came from because I would never kill anything in this game. The other thing that I think I'm going to want to make right now, just to be on the safe side, is actually, well, we don't want a shovel, we want a sword. Thank you very much. I will put the sword there. And have you noticed that we don't currently have anything to store anything in, like, for example, like a chest or something like that? So let's at least make something. Now, remember before when I said that I didn't like camping? It's true. I don't like camping, and yet look at what we're doing right here. We're basically, yeah, we're just camping, which is fine. I better cook him up, actually. I'll cook him up really quick. But you know what? I don't like to run around the world with my precious, prized possessions, like especially this magic pick over here, and be unprepared and maybe lose everything. You know, who wants that? Not me. So look, here's the saplings that I promised would fall. There they are right there. And so we can be like good Samaritans and we can plant one right back where the old one was if we want. Isn't that nice? This whole area is going to become, I think, something amazing. But before we do that, I want to explore a little bit. It's time to just sort of check out the lay of the land. And the best way to do that is to get a little bit higher up than we are right now down in this valley. We can't really see too much. Hey, pig. I don't mean that in an offensive way. Don't be offended. So let's see what we've got. Okay. Oh, one of the other things I wanted to mention was it's easy to get lost in Minecraft. It's very, 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 very easy to get lost. But do you see that smoke down there? That's right. That smoke is my campfire. And that is going to help me find my way back. But, of course, you're limited by the render distance that you have set in Minecraft, which is how far you can set your render distance is going to be based on your graphics card, among other things. But you can see that those don't go very high. Now, in order for them to go much higher, you can put a bale of hay in the ground underneath the campfire, right? And then you're basically going to have much, much higher smoke than this. Very, very high. And it will be very easy to see it from far away, again, depending on that render distance. But there is another way. I'll grab that guy. There is another way that you can keep track of where you are. And that is by showing the like weird, have you ever seen that weird stats screen where there's text all over the screen? I'm sure you've seen YouTubers doing that, haven't you, before? Well, if you do that, that's F3 shows you that. And you can see your coordinates of what you're looking at. If you look at the part on the left that says XYZ there, that shows you where you are. So watch those numbers changing. You see how those numbers change as I move around? Well, if you write down those coordinates there, the XYZ ones on the left, or take a screenshot of it, whatever you want to do, you can remember that so that if you ever get lost, you can find your way back. Now, of course, this is something that only works in the Java edition. But if you take a screenshot, that's going to be F2. There we go. That's the screenshot. F keys. Who knew that you'd still be using F keys? Of course, we don't want all that back up on the screen. So let's go back and run around a little bit, and we will see what there is to be seen here in our new Minecraft world that I have not really explored at all. Okay. Now that we have a stone tool, Oh, look, more coal. Now, here's the thing. You're going to get bored of me always mining coal, but you got to have coal. You need coal. So if I run across coal while I'm running around, I am always going to try and get it, at least in early game. Late game, it seems like coal's still important, but you have a lot of other sources for heat and cooking and other things like that. So it becomes much less important as the game goes on that you get coal, I think. I heard skeletons. Do you hear skeletons? I definitely hear skeletons. Somewhere down here. Uh-huh. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you in there. You know what? I haven't made any torches, and I shouldn't go that kind of exploring right now. I'm just asking for trouble. We're going to make some torches in a minute. We're going to smelt some stuff. It's going to be amazing. And then I think that's enough for our first day. But I do just kind of want to get a lay of the land here and get an idea. There is a lot of really cool stuff in this world. Oh, people have asked me in the past if I'm going to, when I announced that I was doing this channel, they have asked me if I was going to be sharing the seed for the world. So for those of you who don't know, a world seed is basically a number that you can enter in on your Minecraft, and it will create the exact same world that I have here. And that's if you ever were to go online and Google world seeds or something like that, you're going to see a lot of lists of seeds that people have found that have really cool stuff in them. And so, yeah, you can enter in their world seed and create the world and run around. Now, obviously, all the stuff that I'm building in the world isn't going to come along with it. But people have said, well, will you share early? And the reason that I generally don't share the world seed early in the game is because I don't want to have any spoilers. I don't want somebody to start running around the world. Oh, horses. Could you have picked a better world to start in? I mean, come on. Yeah, we got to get a saddle first, but look, we got horses living over there. We got everything. Oh, that sun's going to go down before I really get a chance to explore. What I'm hoping to find is a village. If I could find a village, and we got cows right there too. This is perfect. All right, I better get back to my little camping base though, and I better get back there quick. And we are back here just in time. It's nighttime. We are not prepared for zombies, I must say. Whew, okay. Let me just check this one last little area, because what I'm really hoping to find here is I am really hoping to find a village. Oh man, this is a good world. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Oh, look at this ravine. Look at this. Oh, come on. This world has it all. I'm telling you, it has it all. This is going to be so much fun. Sometimes in a ravine like that, you can even get exposed diamond, which is amazing. All this exploring is making me hungry. Let's eat a little bit here. Hey guys, you just hanging out? You just hanging out? That's cool. I'll be back for you later. Oh, pumpkins! Man, this world! I'm telling you, this is the best seed I've maybe ever had. I don't want to jinx it. It's a horrible seed. It's the worst seed. Oh, come on. A village. Oh, that's a cool village, too. Let's go check this thing out. Oh, is that 2 villages, or is that 1 more horses? Is that 2 villages, or is that just 1? All right. You know, I've found that the villagers, they don't really mind if you come in and you sort of borrow stuff. That's, they're friendly. They like to share their sand. We'll need that for glass later. I haven't seen like a beach. Oh, man, wouldn't it be cool if we found a shipwreck too? Okay, yes, this is the village. This is what I was really hoping for, and I'm so excited that we have found it. Let's hope that they have some decent stuff in here. Let's see what they've got. Where's your door? Thank you. Okay, great. Thank you. There's a bale of hay. I don't want these guys to escape. I heard a cat. Did you hear a cat? I heard a cat. You know, like I said, they don't mind if you borrow stuff. They don't care. There's that little happening place here. All these horses, you got cows, you got everything. All right here. All right here. A lot of hay over here. All right, let's see what else is happening. I'm not going to take it from him. I'm not going to do that. That's not nice. I'm going to leave him. I can make my own soon enough. Come on, give me some potatoes here. Really? No one has potatoes. Got any crops? Uh-huh. Got any crops? Got anything good? Anything you want to share? Okay, kid. Alright, what's in there? Yes! Score, potatoes, bread, apples. We are in business. These kids are just like real life kids, you know. Open the door, close the door. Open the door, close the door. Alright. Alright, let's just check this out really quick. And then we better head back to our bread. Give me all the potatoes and all the bread. I'm going to show you what to do with all that in a minute. You must not sleep. I will sleep. Is it not nighttime yet? Get out. Thank you. Good night. Yes, you'll get it back tomorrow. It's just for a night. It's just for one night. See, no big deal. I have gotten what I came for, and now we head back to our base. And then we'll call it a day. I'll say it's a very productive day, too. We definitely want to collect some of those, I think, because they are going to be important. The sugarcane, we're going to need a lot of sugarcane. Let me just put it that way. We're going to need a lot. And there it is, our little lovely little campsite. I think this is probably enough for one day, but I am going to show you this trick with the hay bale first before I do too much, and then we'll call it a day. Actually, you know what else I can do? Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good enough. I don't want to overwhelm you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to feel comfortable with what you're being taught here. Now look, watch how much higher this smoke is gonna go. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Isn't that a cool trick? So now, if you're ever getting turned around and you didn't write your coordinates down, or you don't want to look at your coordinates because you're crazy and you think it's cheating or something like that, which it's not, it's perfectly fine, it's built in the game. Look at the difference. Look at the difference. See how high that is? So depending again on what your render distance is set to, you can get pretty far away from that and still see it. Isn't that handy? Isn't that nice? So that's about all I've got for today's show. If you enjoyed this, I mean, like and subscribe and do all that other stuff that you do with the YouTube channel that you like, and you know, ring the bell. You'll know when I post something new. So that's it. That's all I got for you this time. I'll see you again soon.